Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So is the Sony Xperia XZ2 Premium a better purchase than the current model that has been out since last year? In this video, we're going to talk about it and we're going to discuss it. So let's get over to the computer. Let's go. Alright guys, so here we are with the new Sony Xperia XZ2 Premium. Now, the reason I posed this question is because so many people said, oh, Jay, you should have waited. But here's the reason why I don't need to wait for this phone. And I'm going to point out some things in this video, and some of you guys will disagree, and some of you guys might say, oh, okay, well, I see your point. But let's get into this. Now, let's take a look at the differences on spec sheet first before we get to the device. So let's go over here. Let's type in Sony. Here's the XZ2 Premium. Let's compare it right here. All right, let's go. So first things first, I want to go down to the dimensions. Look at how much thicker and wider the new version is and how much heavier it is compared to the OG model. It's a little bit taller, it's definitely a little bit wider, and it's definitely a lot thicker and weighs a heck of a lot more. Why that is, I do not know. Yeah. And the weird part is, initially I said that this phone is going to have the 18:9 ratio. My apologies. It actually has the 16:9 ratio. A lot of people pointed that out to me, and that's fine. Obviously, the pixel count goes down because you have a little bit bigger screen at 5.8 opposed to the 5.46, and that's to be expected. The current version has Oreo. This one comes with Oreo. The new version has a Snapdragon 845. The current version has a Snapdragon 835. Excuse me, the new version has an 845. The current version has a Snapdragon 835. The clock speed here is not that much difference. Yeah, I don't see much difference there, but I guess performance will tell there. 6 gigs versus 4 gigs of RAM. This is something that, we all already know it doesn't make much difference at this point. There's plenty of phones out there that have 4 gigs of RAM, including this one, that runs like a champ. Now, the cameras. The 19 megapixel camera on the rear of this device, the current version, has an f2.0 aperture, but it's actually really, really good. So if you look here, these 25 millimeter, this just has the f1.8, so you're going to get a little bit more light in, but it also has a secondary black and white camera at f1.6. All right, so that's a little bit difference in the camera quality. You know what? All the phones I have, I just don't see anything spectacular at this point for me to say, oh, I should go ahead and buy this one. Now, this is just on paper, but again, I have a lot of phones and I always buy the next gen models. And in most cases, it's an incremental upgrade. Now, one important factor here that I see, I don't show that it records in 4K at 60 FPS. Kind of depressing, kind of sad. The front cameras, same. Pretty much the same, right? Oh, they put the 5-axis on the front of the camera. My bad. And they also have a 5-axis on the rear here. That's good. But you're getting 720p at 960 frames per second, and you're getting 1080p at 906 frames per second. Do people actually use that a lot? No. This one right here, no headphone jack. It's gone. Nope. No headphone jack. Nope. They both have Bluetooth 5.0. They both have Wi-Fi AC. These specs are pretty much the same. You still got Type-C 3.1. It's pretty much the same. So you got to ask yourself, is it really, really, really worth upgrading? You get a little bit bigger battery. However, that battery is not going to show that much difference. Now let's get over to the phone itself. Now, again, this video isn't to put down the XZ2 Premium because, hey, I'll probably pick it up if the price is right. But, they're going to go on and tell you that the cameras are great and, it's going to be spectacular for slow motion, 4K recording, and HDR. That's really cool. Got an immersive display, 4K HDR display. Are they going to leave the 4K HDR display on at all times? That's the question, because they haven't done it since. And me, I don't want to hack if I don't have to. Same Gorilla Glass 5. And it says IP65/IP68. Why those numbers? Why the change? Yeah, are they pulling a fast one on us? This is IP68 certified. This is IP65 / IP68. So if they're trying to imply that you're getting more water resistance with that, I don't know about that. That might be one of those undercover things that they're trying to hide. So yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wireless charging. Does it have wireless charging? Let's go back and check and see. Not that I use wireless charging, but you got the stereo speakers too, by the way. Did anybody see? I don't see wireless charging on here. Maybe it does have wireless. I mean, you know, I got old eyes. There it is, wireless charging right there, right there. So it does have wireless charging, and some people will say, "Oh, it's got wireless charging." Man, I do not. I have so many wireless chargers. Don't use them, and I'm speaking from my perspective, not yours. So keep that in mind. This is how I feel about these phones at this point, because a lot of people have said you need to get the new one. You need to get the new one. I don't see the benefits of grabbing this new version so quickly, especially if it's going to come out at $800 like they always do. I just don't see it. I don't see it. It only comes in black and silver at this point. Yeah, I don't see that it's going to be this spectacular jump in what people think. It's getting a new design. Yeah, it's got a new design. But after that, what else does it have that's so spectacular that warrants you to make the switch? You're getting a little bit bigger screen. You still get the nice design from Sony. This design right here is actually pretty sleek. If you see it in person, I think you'll really appreciate it. They moved the speakers and they put the Sony logo down here. And they moved that bottom speaker like really to the edge. And it looks like this is going to be the speaker here too with the earpiece like on this one. So that's something to be aware of. This has the LED notification right here, and this one has one right here too, but you can't really see it in this photo. But nonetheless, man, that's my take on the new the new Sony XZ2 Premium. It's official, folks. What do you guys think? Is it a winner? Is it a win-win? You ready to buy? I don't know. I'm not ready to jump out there so quickly. I don't see a big significant upgrade like most people would say that it is, but that's just my opinion. So it's your man Jay Will. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to leave a comment down below. Take care.